need somebody we go for talk to them. Yes, not true. We dey get because nursing a professional, we get quite a lot of young picking them where they apply for nursing. So some people then they then get issues, with personality as a person, because I believe it's a personality issue, because when you for treat the patient as a customer, you for treat the client as a customer. When somebody can meet you, especially when somebody sick, now in vulnerable moment, and nursing then they teach you that. Then they groom you how do you respond to the patient's needs, how you they take care of patients, and because you get the psychological side, you get the physical side, how you be able for take care of a patient. So some young people are being forced into the profession, not to them calling, nursing like calling, like a sense of duty, responsibility, say I want for take care. And nursing get for when somebody sick, sometimes go vomit by you, the person go out, not go able to do certain thing for himself, he needs somebody for assist them. So when you get love for the profession, say na humanity, you dey serve people and during the vulnerable period, then and then when they don't teach you in a classroom, you don't go through proper training, and then when you go in the clinical settings, you know how to handle patients, then you for take that with you. So some of the complaints then when they talk to the young people, and some of the complaints that they receive, we now first and then they teach ethics and professionalism as a modules. So that's don't come now into the profession where they teach people what it means to be a professional. Where you say you want to take something as a profession, you as a nurse, what it mean ethics, the thing like integrity, things like fairness, how you go treat somebody, they discriminate, trustworthiness, all that the small thing they more they teach them. You get for comport yourself in a manner when you be a nurse. You get for know how you talk to patients. But in fact, for them they say first nurses are seen and not heard, which means for talk loud. Patients need a quiet space where he can so at least they forget that rest. If we're able for no say the one they take care of they're sensitive to it needs them. So really some young people really not to nursing that they calling. That just
you can get some in-house.
Oh yes, of course. Now in fact they do a lot of refresher courses then they do a lot of refresher courses then. So one other module we don't include now the curriculum now soft skills, how for treat the patient when he come. Some can be clients or not to patients, and then somebody will need advice on how for take care of your health. Then teacher how for receive the person as a customer. But really, quite honestly, waiting me see, it's not only about nursing, it's a societal issue where young people are not to get role model again. Most of the mama they now they na market they sell early morning, the parents they don't go home. So because we young parents and then they when they get picking, so not being they work. They dedicate the time now also take care of the picking, especially girls, or teach them how to take care of themselves. So some of the things that we see they reflect now the profession nursing. One, you get a lot of mass of young people and group going no get waiting they want for do. Then they see nursing as an option.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but when they train you, the training for go through you and then they train you because you get different professions. Nursing now one of the most what I go say critical profession then, because when somebody sick, it really needs somebody we go treat her well, so need somebody. Yes, of course the complaints and we they work on that, some people and they don't punish them, they don't they don't call committees then for address that. But I think say gradually the training don't they take so don't they behave that, so they try.
So what would you look at the level of success with most challenges that we have in the world? And so what is the best obstacles when you don't face and how do you
I don't know, sometimes in a positive person, I don't go say I get some obstacle. In fact, that make a move through my career. When you na woman, you focus. When you na woman, you get a sense of duty. You know what you really you want in that life, you understand? You get principles the way you go by and all of that. That they take you through. In terms of obstacle, I think say me go count myself lucky in a way, because I go through my career. Maybe one or two obstacles could be like time go there you sometimes you go out for because at one time I go out for go study in Leeds, na UK, but then they me say they not get enough applicants, so I've been there for go South Africa. But to me not been saying as an obstacle, because I think obstacles are meant to be you overcome them
Yeah.
and all
So
of
how
that.
you overcome
Then,
it?
in fact, when you know some of the things that when they teach you now, the psychological side of human beings, how do you get along when you meet, when you encounter, then they do counseling. How when you meet a challenge, how they can't see a challenge, you they see them as a stepping stone, something where you can overcome. So some of the things then, if time management, some of the things then, if in terms of obstacle, most say time management, which I do, I get a diary, I jot all which I want for the do for the day. When I do them, then I tick and say I don't do this. So in terms of obstacle, I think say professionally, me go through my profession smoothly. Maybe some of the things I go say really can pain me is that when you dey groom young people and then when you get complain like what you mentioned now, say some nurse them not talk fine patient, they not talk fine to you and all. It can pain me for say, hey, but we they do this much, we they try for teach them and all. You they expect say they go learn and then go inculcate good manners into their life when they handle patients and clients. So now then they not to obstacle person, na just like disappointment. Me they think say, ooh, we don't spend so much time, we don't dedicate so much time in the classroom for tell them how for how for behave, how for interact with the clients. Then when you get complaint about that, I can feel a bit disappointed, because I want all us for give them very best to the clients. I want all us for take their work seriously.
Okay, so thank you very much. The program is designed. You guys get it from me. And we will look at Dr. Joanne joining into the nursing profession, and we look at also how we look for food in all of them. So now take me through your achievements from all of this. When you set of achievements, but give me the key one that we make you have a first.
Okay. So in terms of achievement, as I say earlier, the first one when I started nursing, they nominate me as or select me as the class prefect. Then I won. Becoming I been the youngest at the class, then when the tutor can a class, it just took me a point. Another achievement is that I think at age 19 plus, they nominate me for go Germany, for go do leadership course as young as I was. So I've been go Germany for 5 weeks. We will go do a youth training. That's now also another achievement. Another achievement is that Save the Children one time they nominate me as ambassador for health workers. So I've been here for going to New York, na Times Square. Then put some young ladies that we get babies, then they make her talk to them. So when I've been in at Times Square, if you see journalists, then quite a lot of journalists them in there around, I become the center of attraction by them. They ask me questions about Sierra Leone questions. Then I be also they interview me na BBC during that period. Then I be find myself like a group of panelists, a group of panelists. I be there among other nurses, other doctors, then with the interviewee. Another one is that I've been fortunate again for get scholarship for go do my masters na South Africa. So the German I think I been go do my tutors course at Ghana. Then the German midwives will sponsor me. So WHO been give me sponsorship. So I go South Africa. Now there I go do me tutors course. Now there I go do my masters. And then one of my professor look at me when I did do my masters again. He say, Joanne, he say, the way I see you, you fit for do your PhD. And the professor asked me, say, you will come? And I say, no, I go back home. I want to go back home. Now I say, well, I say, because I don't get money in my masters I can do. So my professor say, what if we invite you for work now project? Then we pay for you. He say, we will pay for you for come back, for can do PhD. So the other ladies that will be do masters ask me, they say, how come them pick you? I say, you don't know. So I think something there in me where people can see, where they attract people and towards me. And I think if you carry yourself well in life, if you take your work seriously and or you discipline yourself, That's also they attract people. So one of the other achievements is that I go do me PhD, doctorate in nursing, doctor of nurse, philosophy in nursing. I major in reproductive health. And so when I come home, so I don't know be nothing for do with me because by then me na the first female nurse for get a doctorate degree in Sierra Leone. But that humbled me anyway. So I train small. I think that's when I be the obstacle because salon by then not be no waiting for do with any nurse we get PhD, yes, PhD in nursing, So I get a doctorate in nursing and philosophy. So that is also another achievement in life. So I don't receive other awards prestigious women award. Then also some other achievement is that they don't nominate me for be board members into a lot of boards. I mean, a member, the ethics committee, also the nursing task force. Then Mina also a member of the nurses and midwives council. Then also another one we na the achievements and for me in my lifetime way I really feel pleased with. Sierra Leone, Mina, the West African Postgraduate College of Nurses and Midwives, we headquartered in Nigeria. So the presidency they rotate, you get key positions where they rotate among countries. So this time they raise the bar high. They say for make you be a president of the college, you forget a PhD, doctorate, in nursing. And fortunately for me, I get doctorate. So when we go Liberia, the other countries say, nobody will not go. Dr. Shepherd has to have it because he gets the qualification, he gets the work experience and all of that. So the other countries advocate that we think say the person we deserve to be the president of the West African Postgraduate College of Nurses and Midwives is Dr. Shepherd because she has the qualification, she has all the experience. So that's an achievement. So right now at the moment, me na the president of the West African Postgraduate College College of Nurses and Midwives, which is a regional position. And when the other achievement is that when we go West African Health Organization, they can get regional conferences. So Sierra Leone, the president Julius Maada Bio, Naina been the chairman of ECOWAS by them. So when they go the meetings and the country where they host ECOWAS, where they chair ECOWAS at that moment, then they ask if you come out na salon bin get they ask me for make a statement on behalf of Sierra Leone. For me that's an achievement, And so these are some of the achievements I don't get in a lifetime. Other achievement, not to me as a person, an achievement through other people who are support. So for me that's an achievement because a lot of young people where I work with, some nurses and all, I see them now, then are matrons, some of them don't go do them PhD, so that's an achievement. I get a lot of young people also as support in terms of the education, our system financially. I see so don't grow, so don't be big man and big woman now, and one of the things that will excite me now, one of the gentlemen they were up in the street. Now Bobo they do very well. I know like see person where they do well, then get support. The Bobo they do very well. He come meet me ask, so I supported him. One day he called me, he said, "Mommy, I don't get work now." The Bobo do so well. Then he said, "I get something for you." He gave me 2 cartoons of fish. I don't believe. So for me that's an achievement where you contribute to somebody in life. I see this Bobo get potential for grow, but in parents they not be able to afford. So for me that's an achievement where you invest in somebody, you not been expecting anything, then I see they grow, you don't go for be a big man in society, then they give me hope for continue for do more. Yes.
In all of this, how do they balance where you get a very demanding profession, which is for fulfill the responsibility that's so high, especially when you look at the aspect of midwives, you work with a lot of things, you involve a lot into personal
You not go believe say at a particular time I've been there more in tongue. So when the woman they been there in labor, when they get in labor, they come pick it and say one woman they under that time I've been very young, they say one woman they under they say no, they take money na you are. So I realize say then they come and not they get time for rest because some of the ten are net there woman and belle care at them. Then can knock. Sometimes oh sleep better and all. So after a while, when I been here for go study, I been here for go Ghana for go do me tutors course. So I tell some of the women, I say I not go able for they make una come again. I say una need for the go click. They say, hey bo, now I say no, I get for go study. So when I go study, I come since we they teach midwives them, not for deliver woman since we they teach them say women should go to the hospital therefore go for institutional delivery. So I cut down on that. I not been able to do deliveries. Anybody say I they refer them, I say go hospital because when you go hospital they get expert attention, you get a lot of nurses and midwives them around. And then the other thing, when you in academia, I always surrounded with book, also at the MacBook, at the proposal. Term no dey forest. So for one term until once in a while I say no, today na me time, this is time for me. So I go relax. But even at that, you find out when you get work for do. Because right now I get some document and proposals where they review. I get some other document and nursing and midwifery curriculum the way they look through. I know they get time for rest. But in terms of balancing the time, once in a while, like I say today, I know you touch non-book, today at the rest. So, but when you get outstanding work, able for do, I still lay in your mind. So even when you say you the rest, you always think say I get work where they wait me and all. And the demand on me time is great. I get a lot of proposal where they send them, send some PhD thesis from even South Africa and other countries. I get some students where they do their fellowship now with college. So then they send them proposal to me. I get other documents where they review time and again, But when I can go like offline, if they make workshop offline, you find out say offline a bit quiet, so I can spend small time for rest. Then if I travel out of Sierra Leone, I go there regional meetings. As soon as the meeting done, when you say I go to my room now, I did get time, maybe I watch television, I get time for rest, But then when you in academia, mentally you brain not the rest too. You go lead also, but you remember some work when you get for do. Yeah, you remember some assignments. And now we get a large number of students where they do nursing and midwifery. So you get a lot of assignment for mark. You get a lot of examination paper there for mark. So all them things they take time. But as I say, once you passionate, you love your profession. And this is why now in terms of balancing your work, with a groom we like you have to call when you don't teach other young tutors and nurses and midwives. So with time you for able for hand over some of the work that you been do to the younger ones. So it's important you pass on your experience to them, you groom them so then say go come up to that status. So that at the end, few days ago, Mina being principal of the National School of Midwifery. I retired about 2 years, some months ago. So 2 days ago, I decided for just pay a surprise visit. I go to the school. I'm happy because the school still they go on even when me don't retire. So what it means is that in terms of work-life balance, and this is important, when you identify your staff, them train them, groom them. Sometimes they can tell me staff then say, Dr. Shepherd, Joanne Shepherd in Pekin and don't come because some of the way they behave, they say they behave exactly. They don't take up some of me qualities them, yes, in terms of how they approach lives and all of that. So when you for be an example, when they work with younger people and groom them, because you get for pass on your skills, you get for pass on your knowledge, and in terms of your attitude, you need to be well behaved. You need for comport yourself well in a society, so that when you groom the young ones, then go able for take your position. Yesterday we been do some assessment. We get some nurses midwives and nurse midwives, and they're interested. They want to become educators. After we don't assess them, I make a meeting. I call and say, when I really want for teach, I say, well then if you really want for teach, one, you get for groom yourself. You have to look good. Two, in terms of you have to be knowledgeable. You need for read your book, prepare yourself well for teach the students them. I say there are lots of responsibilities that involves where you didn't at the educational field. You need to know you need to be skillful, you need to be passionate. You get for lack waiting you they do. And then some other 15 where are they feel and away they you say picking and get for the pay. Some well sometimes the males them then they have sex or grades and all of them thing and they, so I think those things are not for happen. I mean then thing enough for happen. We for able for make picking and feel safe. We students and for feel safe in an environment, not for they ask people and for money, because that's how they go through trying times. So I think the best thing we can happen to you as a leader, as a woman leader, is that you identify young people and you groom them. And if you see say then they go another way, you can call them and guide them in life. You share certain principles, you share with them certain attributes with them for carry on in life. I think for me that is very important.
So how do you look at the legacy when you really want for the left where people like to say, the legacy this way, and so brave, and so training, looking at the legacy for left here, the nurses and the leaders.
In terms of legacy, so for me, I started nursing in 1980, and up till that time, they are not changed my profession. I think one of the legacies them will go left now for be consistent in waiting you they do, and you for get love for the profession. So if you day in the profession, say these are the principles, these are the procedure, rules, regulations, and all for abide and adhere to them. I think one of the things then again integrity, integrity, how you will carry yourself and do things the way unprofessional. So one of the legacies then we are going for left to nurses and midwives, and not to even nurses and midwives, even to some young girls then in the community, young girls and boys, is that integrity. You get for know in life certain things then the way they compromise on, hard work, commitment, and hard work and commitment, and get a sense of duty in our life, be focused in our life, and know what you do in our life, carry yourself well in society, where you have to have time for fun anyway. You have to have time, take good care of your health. And I think one of the legacy we want for left now nationalistic. I don't know how for put nationalism, for be any side where I go, I'm very proud of being a Sierra Leonean. One of the things them way I don't go Boku side where they don't advertise international jobs and UN jobs. I don't get Boku opportunity. Even when I go study in South Africa, they want me I be part of the faculty. I say no, I don't know for whatsoever reason. I like Sierra Leone. I like why they talk Creole. The Creole is sweet than me much. One of the legacies that one of the legacy they want for left is that we they say Sierra Leone will not get we country and all, but if I get colleagues that we can come overseas come, they can begin criticize Sierra Leone. It pains me. I dey argue with them. I say look, una all left the country, una don't do. Then we waiting now, una they condemn we. So for me, honestly, I love my green, white, and blue. They don't try for invite me for go to other countries. Then I just like Sierra Leone. So for me, one of the legacies, we are Sierra Leoneans, wherever we go, make we promote we country, make we get love for we country. Sierra Leone, we dey criticize we country too much. I know say things are not working, but really Sierra Leone are the place. So other country the way you go, you dey feel say where you work out chain, then go can't go and the laxity we get in this country in terms of certain things. Like now if I get neighbor pick a call and say you can go buy this one, it go one go do am. If you go na market too man, people are friendly in Sierra Leone. People if you know well, you get somebody who go say, hey man, make small pepper soup for you. There's small thing. I go America once, if you see me with me laptop, me shoulder at me. They look, they get person for help you, yes. But salon you go get somebody who say, mommy may I help you hold you bag ma. So I don't get some things. So my legacy what I want for left is that as a national of the country, as a citizen, make we all promote we country. Being a woman of influence, we don't say influencer for influence towards positive change. How we all go come together, no make Sierra Leone go forward. Even in my professional life. Now that I can tell the students how we go able for make we country go before. One of the other in terms of legacies that if we all come together as a very strong team, supporting women. There are some women out there. Some women are not fortunate for go through school. So me not a frown on people. In fact, I love sometimes I can buy to woman the way they sell a street, not because I want waiting in the sale, but then I can see that like woman popo picking line back. You see this woman is trained, you don't again. People they say, doctor, you know they talk price safe. I say no, but almost now this see where this woman they sell. Where they can beat the price on tea. I say no, me self, enjoy. So I think we get forget love for the country. We get forget love for one another as human beings. And then be it if you are in a profession, if you're not police, you're not lawyer, you're not nurse, you're not midwife and all. I think if we all in this country, we all take we work seriously. One of the things that will really they pain me really when at the personal street, when I see the rain they come now, I see a lot of the gutter, the litter, if I eat anything, I put on my bag, a firm plastic bag. I think say we need I want for be proud of my country, which I am, but I think we all for make effort. If you don't go country there like China and you go other countries, then the citizens then like the country. If you put dirty, then will tell you may you pick them. So may you pick them. I think say Sierra Leoneans say we country in a beautiful country. It's a peaceful country. Things might not be going the way certain areas and they will be lacking. But if we all come together, so my legacy is that let me let me country and let me green, white and blue. Yes. But put your country first. Then if you're not a professional, almost you able to contribute during the term where you did it. And not put money before, Not put money before. The money can come after. When you give your best, they know how it happens. I mean, are happy for their okay. So I think earlier on what they talk, I say consistency is something. So it's not doing something differently. It's the same things that I normally do, the same thing that they do, supporting young people. But the difference now is the energy I go put towards them. So now I go give more attention to that, and I think it's doing the same things that I've been doing, but the difference is in terms of now we go be more focused in terms of getting young people, grooming a lot of young girls there, serving as a role model for a lot of young girls, and for not for turn a blind eye for if you are a woman of influence, how do you influence change, positive change, positive change. You are not go able for influence a lot, but if you get a focus to say that in this area, so in terms of lifestyle, in terms of adopting a healthy lifestyle, that I will focus my attention in ensuring. Then profession at a professional level, for support people towards their career pathway, for guide people. Sometimes you get some nurses and midwives, it really no. So you identify a student, you see say get this particular skill. So in terms of guidance, I can provide them guidance to influence a positive change in their life. And then at community level also, identify young people and see how best we can push them towards making them go be serious people in the society. So the influence, some of it could be silent, and you can still influence people from a distance. You can influence people without you knowing it. So some people can come. I get about 2-3 nurses that we don't say to me now because they see me when I wear me white nursing uniform. Then I make them go say they want for do nursing. So you can influence people from a distance. The way you comport yourself in society, good manners, be respectful, don't discriminate, don't discriminate, and ensure you get for put your hand on that certain people are very slow in life. You get for put your hand for support them for grow. So in terms of the award, I think influence will be in terms of seeing a lot of young people. It's not about me anymore. You don't reach a stage. I'm going to tell somebody that I've received quite a lot of awards. It's not about me anymore. There are a lot of young people who need to be guided, there are lots of young people. So in terms of influence, I've been recognized at various forum, at various level. But how I go impact a lot of young people where they say go be a me, be somebody like me, where they say go receive such honor. So I think I go dedicate the rest of me time now to identify. I they do that right now. That's why I'm saying not to anything with it different. The only thing now I go be more. I go make a concerted effort, for say make our press more and good people say we know you and all of that. But how do I influence other young girls and gentlemen there, of course, so that they would also become good citizens in society? So the way we comport ourselves in society, we for identify young people, serve as role model for them, and for give them hope, in life that they can make it.
Yeah, so now look at this final question. Sarah Lyndon recently recorded a 30% decline in maternal death within this 5 months, where the Ministry of Health led some flagship program on the 300 days of activism for end maternal death in the country. As a leader, how do you feel about this?
Oh, well, of course, we are excited. Sierra Leone is always rated among countries. When people like send them proposal, when you look at the first introductory paragraph, you look at the background, the first thing they say Sierra Leone is rated among countries with the highest maternal, and infant maternal mortality. I think that narrative they should change. Sierra Leone don't make a lot. We get a minister, Dr. Austin, then we admire so much. We get a lot of sisters they already in charge, matrons they already in charge of maternity settings. We get a lot of doctors, the CHOs, everybody, they come together. I feel good about it. Important, when we highlight these 300 days, and recently the minister talked about all the differences and all, if women, for me, if our women, because women they die because they become pregnant, so family planning my strategy towards reducing maternal, then quite a lot of effort has been made in terms of some facilities that they upgrade them. I can see where the vehicles and they go with, you get drugs and other things then and all. So if we continue, it should not be 300 days for me. It should be a lifetime that we make, make effort for make sure say we women and get quality services. One of the things that we always gone on my mind, the women themselves, we should empower, them being within a school now, those young girls, we should empower them. And becoming pregnant involves quite a lot. It involves quite a lot. You should be prepared for the pregnancy. So the 300 days of activism, I think congratulations, Mr. and a part of ministry. So congratulations to all the midwives out there. Congratulations to the doctors, the CHOs, all the nurses then, and all we partners. Then we get donors, we get partners where they contribute to that. It's a success. It's called soul celebration. But may we not relent. Maybe continue for push hard and ensure that it pains me when one woman die. For me, even the numbers, for me, we need for even reduce them. And I like when they say zero maternal death, zero newborn, non picking up or die if possible, because each life is precious. So targeted interventions they now they use quite a lot. They happen at the maternal and childbirth space where they target or make sure say and I like where minister they recognize now nurses them recently then give award because of that summit we get the ICOA summit and give award to nurses. Now then small thing and they recognize in the work of nurses and midwives. They also inspire, they give they motivate them for do more. Then the Bele woman then the Kumbra them I always can talk to them, then self for make more effort. Then self the Bele woman, the Kumbra themselves also for make more effort. For take when I'm pregnant, for take them seriously and for go na clinic and sure say them do waiting and tell them for do make sure say you eat well, you rest well and take care of yourself when you're pregnant. So the woman they say get for contribute. If the numbers then get for go down, if the 300 days of activism, for me it should be a lifetime activism, not well, but good it could because the 300 days highlight, it's an area of emphasis. So say we need to So for me it's a good initiative, and I want to tell Dr. Austin Demby and all the ministry staff and all the nurses and midwives out there, all the doctors, the CHOs, the MCHs, our donors and partners for the contribution. And to all the women them out there, I think women them and young girls, we need to take care of health, ensure that if you are pregnant, go hospital and make sure say you take your medication, eat well, rest well, and go for regular appointments. If you see say something go on wrong, if you see say you experience something, go hospital for make sure say the doctors, the nurses, the midwives, they will look at you and tell you waiting for them.
Thank you very much. In name Dr. Joanne Shepa, being the president of the East Africa Program for Nurses and also midwives, and also the recipient of the 50 years of Nigeria. Today, we're two people in Germany, and becoming a nurse and also a midwife, 2 years in the contract to the Teatime. So, we want to be all the challenges and also the family. And
My pleasure.
With Rocal Commercial Bank's Syncopa app, it's fast, safe and reliable.
Tired of standing in the queue? Do all your banking transactions with Rocal Syncopa without leaving your seat. Fast, safe and easy.
You can download the app from App Store or Play Store.
Star 919# with or without internet.
You can send e-copper to any mobile number.
Send and receive money instantly.
QR codes, you can take your business digital.
Across banks and mobile money accounts in Sierra Leone, instant payment across Africa.
So, what are you waiting for? Download the Syncopa app now.
Syncopa, banking on the go.
The world don't go digital. Now that's make Rocal Commercial Bank ready for match up with the world. This na the e-banking department. We get product and services them when you use online. Listen to what we colleague get to say.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. 1, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from. The points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can see on any site now this world and do transactions. The commercial bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions in the country.
For work with Boku money, not this time. So inside any local commercial bank today and get you copper card, your Visa Classic and proprietary card for making transactions easy. Gonna show you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.
With Rocal Commercial Bank's Syncopa app, it's fast, safe and reliable.
Tired of standing in the queue? Do all your banking transactions with Rocal Syncopa without leaving your seat. Fast, safe and easy.
You can download the app from App Store or Play Store.
Star 919# with or without internet.
You can send e-copper to any mobile number.
Send and receive money instantly.
QR codes, you can take your business digital.
Across banks and mobile money accounts in Sierra Leone, instant payment across Africa.
So, what are you waiting for? Download the Syncopa app now.
Syncopa, banking on the go.
The world don't go digital. Now that's make Rocal Commercial Bank ready for match up with the world. This na the e-banking department. We get product and services them when you use online. Listen to what my colleague dey get to say.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. One, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from, the points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can sit down any side now this world and do transactions. The commercial bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions now the country.
For work with Boku money, na this time. So inside any local commercial bank today and get you couple card, you Visa Classic and proprietary card for making transactions easy. Gonna show you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.
The world no go digital. Now that make local commercial bank ready for match up with the world. This na the e-banking department. We get products and services them when you use online. Listen to what my colleague dey get to say.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. One, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from, the points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can sit down any side now this world and do transactions. The commercial bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions now the country.
For work with Boku money, na this time. So inside any local commercial bank today and get you couple card, you Visa Classic and proprietary card for making transactions easy. Gonna show you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.
The world no go digital.
With Rocal Commercial Bank Syncopa app, it's fast, safe and reliable.
Tired of standing in the queue? Do all your banking transactions with Rocal Syncopa without leaving your seat. Fast, safe and easy.
You can download the app from App Store or Play Store.
Star 919 hash with or without internet.
You can send e-copper to any mobile number.
Send and receive money instantly.
QR codes, you can take your business digital.
Across banks and mobile money accounts in Sierra Leone, instant payment across Africa.
So, what are you waiting for? Download the Syncopa app now.
Rocal Syncopa, banking on the go.
Hi, please tune in to Women's Voice Online TV for your news, entertainment, and remember, it's the only online TV that focuses on women and girls. Stay tuned, always.
Women's Voice Online TV.
You dey watch Women's Voice Online TV and sure say every day you stay clue to the fine program them where they put every day.
Not to all success story easy, and not to all struggle self-visible. But for Boku woman and girl picking them, the journey is full up with Boku strength and sacrifice them. Now that makes this platform they exist for talk about things like this, for share real life experience them, for celebrate achievements them, and also for address certain challenges them where woman and girl picking them they face. Because for protect the cause of woman and girl picking them means say you for team up stronger one with them, you for listen to them, and you for also support them growth.
Women's Voice Online TV.
Watch Women's Voice Online every day and be part and parcel of this journey in the life of women.
Be you man or woman, tune in to Women's Voice Online TV.
Sometimes they do something, but we for go viral, they go. When a good thing, where you come be woman, then go admire you and then go emulate you. But they be. But now that we get this online, I think say it will go far and wild, so that the other woman then go see the importance of woman there.
Inside Women's Voice Online TV, all voice matter and all stories self-important. And this not only the beginning for protect the cause of woman and girl picking them.
Hi, please tune in to Women's Voice Online TV for your news, entertainment, and remember, it's the only online TV that focuses on women and girls. Stay tuned, always.
Women's Voice Online TV.
You dey watch Women's Voice Online TV, ensure say every day you stay clue to the fine program them where they put every day.
Not